Okay, so we are kicking off Downwind month, July on Maui, officially with brother Armie.
Downwind month, Maui. Well,
Maui, July. How are things? Tell us a little bit.
Always good to be on Maui, Mike. Thanks for coming over and saying hi. We're having a demo day down here at the beach, and Kanaha is just beautiful today. We've got a beautiful Maui breeze, a lot of people, a lot of stoke, obviously a lot of winging going on.
Yeah.
But we are here for the downwinding, and the downwinding this season, so many people keen. Actually, the wing fleet's big too. I think there's 40 or 50 people entered for the M2O.
Yeah.
The downwind paddle boards will be about 50 people, so that's going to be 100 in that race, so that's going to be epic. M2M is going to be even more.
Oh, 100 people signed up in less than an hour, sold out. How does that talk to us about, the business and the demand for downwind foiling?
Well, just the whole, all of foiling, like winging is just feeding everyone's addiction. Everyone's getting better, and the winging is helping them do that. We've got our XPSs on demo here today, loving these things.
Yeah.
Just so good in the hand, and just what I love is out here seeing people have so much fun, so many people in the water on all gear, just loving life, having a good time. Can't get better than that.
Yeah, speaking of gear, we saw a lot of prototypes from last year are in production right now. Efficiency is getting so much better. In fact, I just rode that 685 downwind foil that kind of intimidated me, but I had glides like no tomorrow. So things are getting easier for people to enter.
Well, the gear's getting better for sure every year, but the gear for the last couple of years from everyone has been really good, and that's why the sport's evolving. Everyone's pushed super hard. The gear's great from all the brands, and to be honest, just get out there, have fun, get on some gear and enjoy the sport. It's exploding, and Maui, it's one of the best places in the world. Hood River's going off to all of the windy places, West Oz, Europe, plenty of the lakes, plenty of the ocean spots, Tarifa. It's just so much fun.
Yeah. Speaking of Hood River, we're missing the Hood River Gorge for the first time in possibly 13 years of its existence. What's your thoughts there? We're definitely missing a key event there in downwinding.
What? Yeah, well, I only just found out about that right now, so I don't know. Well, that's a bummer. I guess what was interesting for me, because when people were talking about dates, it doesn't make any sense to me to put on downwind events in July when there's, the events in Hawaii. So I think, let's, what we should do is as an industry get together in the September, Hood River show and think about when we can put an event on in Hood that makes sense and maybe get a few people together. So let's start that discussion. Let's do it right here, right now, all you guys. Let's talk about it.
That's totally, you know what, in fact, actually this is very hot off the press. I've been talking to Bodie von Allmen and how to salvage the Gorge Paddle Challenge. There was a little bit of a reasoning that the foiling has siphoned off all the people that are supping, and we're kind of missing the sup people and the diminishing participation, and that is part of the reason why the gorge is struggling. Here on Maui it's different because we have so many people participating. It feels like the days back in the early days of supping.
Yeah,
so I don't know, how can we marry those two things together that one doesn't step on each other's foot?
Well, I think the winging is the key to it myself. Winging is just the best access for foiling and so much fun on the water. And I guess with the winging, you don't have to downwind. You can turn up at the hatchery and you can just have the best session of your life, come back in when your car's parked, and that's kind of a beautiful thing. But downwinding as an event is awesome, and I think we could still do a really successful event at the Gorge. Just open it up a little bit to, the windsurfers, the wingers, pretty much everyone. I think you should have, do something different, like have an open division, take anything you want, have some other divisions, and let's talk about it. And we could even run an event, tied in with the AWSI if people were keen. Like we could do one, on the opening day or the closing day or the weekend after. It makes sense, whatever. There's a whole bunch of options that could be done there.
And it's good thing that you're bringing that up with opening it up for everybody. The paddle imua here had to adapt heavily to the new trend. So now it's paddle imua is now also kite imua. It is windsurf imua. It's wing imua. It's anything goes imua. Maybe that's a little bit the recipe.
I think that's a winner. Like it's gonna be really interesting this weekend, 14th of July, Paddle Maui. We're here for it, and I think it's gonna be massive. I think we're gonna see a lot of different crafts, and that's just the stoke when everyone's out on the water. And sure, there's different divisions, different gear. Hey, that's fun. That's what we're all here to enjoy, the ocean. So
absolutely enjoy the ocean, have fun, and we'll see you guys in the next video.